Alright everyone, this is Power Maniac 720 with my LCQ match versus Blake Hopper, also known as Bopper or Mr. Bopper. This is my mom's camera that I'm using, so if the quality isn't good, just let me know and I will, I'll look for a new one or something. But, so Blake beat me in 2 games and ended up making the top 4, so we qualified for Worlds. So here's the video that knocked me out of the tournament. So right off the bat, going into the match, based on the last match, it looked like he was going to lead to me T-Tar and Amoonguss because I didn't bring my Mega Charizard X, so I didn't think that he thought I had an answer for Amoonguss. So of course he leads with what I thought, which was nice. So I led with Malamar and AG Slash. Now the obvious move here for me would be to superpower the Tyranitar, and I thought he might expect that. And I wanted to get that Amoonguss off the field immediately. So I go for the double target in hopes that he's going to protect instead of Dragon Dance. So we'll see how that works out. So he does protect like I predicted. I pretty much played this one perfect. I got the double target. I think he's running a very bulky, defensively bulky, I should say, Amoonguss, just because most Amoongusses that takes away 75% too usually. So unfortunately, I do just miss out on the KO. And I know it's going to go down to sand damage. And when he used Spore, I was holding my breath because I didn't want him to hit the AG Slash. Luckily, my Malamar does have a Lumberry, so that turn was pretty much perfect for me. This next turn is where things really get bad for me. As you'll see, he's going to send out Ludicolo. And I'll explain my thought process as to what happened. So you see Ludicolo comes out. Ludicolo, obvious fake out threat, so I'm going to protect Malamar. I was thinking that maybe that he'd think I was going to double protect to kind of play it safe, and so I thought he'd go for a Dragon Dance. So what I did is I stayed in Blade form, and he clearly predicted that. Great prediction. And he crunched my AG Slash, which in Blade form is going to destroy me. So we each have 2 turns where we take out a Pokemon and don't really take any other damage, except for I took some Sandstorm chip damage. So I know I have Superpower with Malamar, and now I have Charizard, something that can really hit Ludicolo hard, because Ludicolo is so defensively just weak, very frail defensively Pokemon. So, in case you guys are wondering, I do run Mega Charizard X on my team. I just find it better than Y. So I go for the Dragon Dance. I didn't bring X to our first match, so he don't think he knew I had X. So I go for the Dragon Dance, expecting a Rock Slide, because Rock Slide usually does around half, but I think he gets a crit here, if I remember. Yeah, he got a crit. So I luckily don't flinch, and I superpowered his Tyranitar, which unfortunately misses out on the KO, which was really huge in this match. That Skull's going to do a good amount to my Malamar. It's not very special defensively strong. So we both get hit by the Sandstorm. Now, I don't know what he has in the back, so here a good move for me would have been a Dragon Claw, but I was scared that he had something in the back. I think he had Aegislash on his team, so I Flare Blitz just in case he predicted the Dragon Claw. No, I'll pick up the KO either way. In hindsight, it probably wasn't the best move because now I'm in KO range of sand damage, which essentially cost me the match. And so I at +1 hit his Ludicolo with Superpower, which surprisingly didn't do as much as I thought. He said he ran a 252 spread HP and special attack. So that Skull is going to take out my Malamar. And sand damage is going to take out my Mega Charizard X. So now I'm down to my final Pokemon versus 2 of his. And one of them is his Ludicolo, which after the sand damage will be in red health. So I have Rotom Wash left, and for those of you who don't know, my Rotom Wash is Choice Spect, so I have to use Hidden Power Ice here, because I need to be able to kill that Salamence. But first I have to hit that Ludicolo. I know his Salamence is Scarfed, because in our first match, his Intimidate went before my Scarf Gardevoir's Trace. So I know he's Scarfed. So I know I can take a 3-hit KO from that Dragon Pulse, and unfortunately I just miss out on the KO with Hidden Power Ice. Otherwise, I probably win the match, barring a critical hit, because I would take another Dragon Pulse and then 1-hit KO Salamence with Hidden Power Ice. I talked to Bopper after, and he said he did survive with 3 HP left. So it was just a low I did the calculation after. It was just a low damage roll. It's something that happens in Pokemon. But so that's my match against Blake Hopper. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And until next time.